Welcome to the must-see WWE talk show in history. Yeah. Welcome to Wrestling Untold.
Been waiting all week for this. This is my favorite hour.
This is episode number 10, our special. Woo!
Number 10. This is the 10th episode. It's come a long way.
Yes.
10 episodes in, which means we're not on quite week 10, but we're close to it.
Yeah.
I know we had a double pack 1 week, so just remind everybody what to do.
You need to like, you need to subscribe, and you need to share it to some friends, and then you need to go back to the other episodes once you finish this one, because this one is going awesome.
Yeah. So make sure you check out start at episode 1, work your way through, get all the way to episode 9, and if you're watching this one, you've already watched episode 10.
And I am Karter Michaels, like they used to call me back in the day.
Yeah.
Super kick you all day.
Yeah,
Woo!
So obviously Shawn Michaels had a baby. It's not my baby, it's his baby. They call me Keaton McMahon, because I just basically, I make the matches. I put myself in the matches, make myself champion every now and then when I want to.
Wow.
So tell them about today's episode.
Today, we are going to have our own special draft.
We are going to draft our own brands. Carter and All Red today. Obviously,
yes,
it's going to be
Team Raw. I'm getting Raw back to the top. The A show.
Right above him.
The A show.
And I am going to be, by default, Team Smackdown. I don't have on all blue, but
right there.
I'll keep reminding you that I am Team
you
Smackdown.
Can't see Smackdown.
I am on Friday nights at 8. You are on Mondays at whatever time that show comes on. But I am the A show, so that's all that matters.
Okay.
So we're gonna get started. We're gonna the way we're gonna do. We're gonna flip a coin and see who's gonna go first, and we'll go in that order. We'll each pick a wrestler according to that order. So if Carter wins out the coin toss, he'll always pick first. And we're gonna pick 20 to each one of our shows. We got tons of wrestlers we could pick, but we're gonna only go with 20. So you wanna flip? You want me to flip?
You'll flip. I want tails.
You can call it tails?
Please, tails. What is that?
Tails.
Yes.
You say tails never fails. So let's get started right away. So you've had some time to look at the list.
Yeah.
And we don't want to waste anybody's time. We want to jump right into the meat and potatoes. So who is going to be the first pick to Raw? Really the first overall pick.
My first overall pick to Monday Night Raw is, if you want to think big, then say that, Big E!
Oh, you picked Big E? Big E is going number 1?
Big E, wow. You are always invited to this show. Big
E Langston going number 1. I like it. It's a good pick. I mean, he's a very powerful guy. He's never been world champion yet, but he will be. He's got a ton of talent. He likes to do a lot of his work on the apron, as he says. So I do like that pick. I, on the other hand, it's no way that I wasn't gonna pick, the head of the table as my first pick if he was available at this spot. He is the the head of the table. He feeds everybody. He feeds his whole tribe.
I wish I picked him.
Yeah, well, you didn't pick him, so I ain't picking none other than your tribal chief, Roman Reigns. So that is going to be my pick.
That's hard. Ooh.
So Big E to Raw first, Roman Reigns to SmackDown first. What's your number 2 picks? Where are you going at there?
My number 2 pick is the strongest, the greatest, the fastest, the roughest, the toughest. I could go on all day. And the well-deserved Bianca Belair.
Ooh,
Raw did not treat her well, and I will treat her well.
Bianca Belair. I like that
EST.
pick. Yeah, I like that pick a lot. She's a current SmackDown champion, but for the case of this, there are no champions. Yeah, you definitely did. That was definitely a pick that I was going to be looking to go for. But I too am going to go girl for number 2 in my pick. And while she's not ready to wrestle today, she will be back soon. I'm going none other than Becky Lynch. I mean, just a complete bad blank. She is. Wow. She's the
head of SmackDown.
She's gonna come and wreck some heads. She's definitely one of the cooler wrestlers I've seen. So I'm going Becky Lynch.
That's an awesome pick.
So we both went girl on number 2. Where are you going for number 3?
Number 3, I am going for the former North American champion. He's the second North American champion, the former United States champion.
I know you're going for it.
My first episode for unboxing, Ricochet.
It's not a bad pick. Not where I would have went for my third pick, but it's not a bad pick.
I'm giving all these people opportunities.
Yeah. Okay. So for me, for my third person, for me, I love technical wrestlers, but I also need someone that's great on a mic because I need someone to get this show moving. I need someone that's going to have this show moving in the right direction from week to week. So I'm actually gonna go out on a limb here, and I'm picking the Miz as my third pick. He's gonna.
I was like,
I need
nope.
Miz TV. No, I don't need MTV. I need Miz TV for my.
I'm about to say this
for
is
my
a
show
must-see
every single
talk
week.
show, not
Again,
Miz TV.
this is sports entertainment. So let's just remember that. But yeah. So we're down to pick 4. What are you going for your 4th?
So
pick?
number 4, I'm gonna pick a tag team.
Ooh.
And I'm actually gonna pick one of my favorite tag teams.
Ooh.
That a lot of people like, a lot of people don't.
Mm-hmm.
It's either or with people. I'm gonna pick the Mysterios.
The Mysterios? You're going with Ray and Dominic?
Yes. We need to get them away from Seth Rollins.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right.
You know what I mean?
You're picking the Mysterios? So this is easy. I actually was thinking tag team for my 4th pick also.
You were.
I am.
Pick
And
the best tag team ever.
I'm gonna pick the best tag team ever. They made a good living on SmackDown at one particular time, and they've been on Raw.
I know who's gonna.
So I am gonna pick the New Day because I love the New Day. Those guys are super.
I thought
cool.
you were gonna pick the tag team I wanted.
You probably want Street Profits.
How'd you know?
I want the New Day.
Okay.
Where are you going at from here?
All right. So number 5, I'm gonna pick a diva.
Okay.
And I'm going to pick someone who who deserves it. I'm gonna pick Zelina Vega.
Zelina Vega. Oh, okay. You picked both girls I would have went with.
I was looking at Shazzy, but I didn't want to make you mad.
Yeah, no, okay. So, while Roman is a heel, he needs some competition. He needs good competition that can keep up with him. Plus, just an all-out great wrestler. Probably one of the best wrestlers on our list right now. I'm going Randy Orton. I'm going with some proven guys. I need some proven guys on my show.
Oh,
So I'm going Randy Orton.
Oh, I wanted him. Man.
So that's going to be my number 5 pick. So where you going at with your number 6?
Number 6, I'm going to pick a tag team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going to pick a tag team that came back but didn't get the respect they deserved on Monday Night Raw. I'm going to pick the Viking Raiders.
You getting the Viking Raiders?
Yeah.
The Viking Raiders, aka Viking Experience, or AK?
We don't like the Viking Experience. We don't talk about that.
I mean,
No.
So, I'm trying. I got to balance it out a little bit here. So I got Becky Lynch here. I need somebody for Becky Lynch to fight. But I don't want it just to be over anybody. I want it to be someone that she's going to be able to go toe to toe with. This girl's also, she's also a pretty good wrestler. So yeah, I'm going Rhea Ripley here. I like Rhea Ripley. She can be a baby face or a heel. And disclaimer, if you don't know what baby face or heel means, heel's bad guy, baby face means good guy. It's just wrestling lingo.
Okay.
So where are you going at from here?
I'm gonna pick a woman.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna pick Charlotte Flair.
You want Charlotte Flair? Okay.
We need someone to fight Bianca Belair. We need some tough people.
Okay. All right. You going Charlotte Flair? I don't dispute that one. I actually I'm gonna go with. You may notice I'm going with some heavy hitters on mine. Again, I need some more guys to fight Roman. And Randy Orton is going to be able to do it on his own. So I'm going Brock Lesnar here. I mean, just a powerhouse. Easily, either or could be champion, whichever belt falls to SmackDown. So I'm going Brock Lesnar. I know he doesn't show up a lot, but he's a powerhouse.
I'm just upset.
Mm-hmm.
A little. I'm going to pick someone from NXT, actually.
Ooh.
And I'm going to stand up and actually do him.
Okay.
Adam Cole, baby.
You're going to Adam Cole on this. You're going to small guy. Okay, all right.
We need someone to be mid-card, Daddy. We need
Yeah,
mid-card.
I'm saving my picks 11 through 20 for my mid-carders.
Okay.
I need my heavy hitters early. All right, so I like that. No, I like that pick. I'm going to go tag team here, though.
Okay.
Because the New Day, in my opinion, they also need someone to fight, you know. And one of the good rivalries the New Day had was with the Usos. So this is going to be just the Usos. They're not going to be with the guy Roman. They're not going to be with their cousin. This is just the Usos, Uso Penitentiary. So I'm going there. I'm going Usos.
You weren't going to pick one of them?
No, I want both.
Oh.
I want them both.
Well,
I want them as a tag team.
I wanted one.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. You should have picked the one.
Okay, I'm going to pick number 10. I'm going to pick...
Number 9.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to pick someone from Monday Night Raw because I want to keep... No, actually, I think it's time I need to pick another woman. So I'm going to pick the returning Ronda Rousey.
You going Ronda Rousey? Oh, I didn't know she was on this list. I thought you said she wasn't on the list. Tricked me. I would have picked her number 2.
I don't see on the list.
Terrible on the mic, but an excellent wrestler. What can you say? All right, so you went Ronda Rousey. Okay.
Don't pick the other one.
I'm not. No, I'm going back to the heavyweight bowl.
Okay.
I'm going Keith Lee here. Keith Lee is one of the more impressive baby faces, and I need him on my team. He is.
Really?
He is. I'm going Keith Lee. I'm getting all my big guys out the way.
Your other championship's not going to be as good as the Universal.
No, I will. It's just I got to get all my big people out the way first, and then I can start shaving down to the mid carders.
Okay, so number 10, I am going to pick. I'm going to pick someone who would have a blast. Who you would have a blast watching fight Big E. I'm going to pick Pete Dunne.
You know, Pete Dunne. That's a great pick.
Him, Big E, oh my.
That's a great pick. Pete Dunne is very impressive. I mean, he's small, but he's still a bruiserweight. He's big, but he's small. He's a submission specialist. I salute you on that one. I'm gonna actually pick a up and coming women's wrestler. One that I think that you wanted, but one that I just gotta have on my crew.
Okay.
I'm going with Shotzi Blackheart. She's NXT, and I mean, I love her gimmick. I love everything she does.
I didn't want her, by the way. I
No?
don't like her.
Well, she's coming to SmackDown.
Okay. I am going to pick someone who not many people like anymore because they don't get a lot of her matches. I'm going to pick Carmella.
You know Carmella? Okay, all right. I don't
We need some
I don't dispute
nice
that.
people.
Yeah, I don't dispute Carmella. So that's his 11th pick. We're getting down into the 11 through 20 picks. So you'll see me probably pull a little bit away from the bigger guys and start looking at the mid-level guys or mid-level guys that could be bigger guys, with the exception of Miz. He's a low-level guy. I'm just kind of looking through this list here, and again I'm like I'm a McMahon. I like my wrestlers big. I'm actually gonna go here. I'm gonna go in the direction of Kevin Owens. Formidable as an Intercontinental Champion, but can also, or United States Champion, also be a World Champion. I like his versatility. I like what he brings to the table. He's great on the mic. He's gonna be a good addition.
So I'm gonna pick actually a tag team because we have a tag team championship, and I'm gonna actually pick a very, very dominant tag team. I guess you could say. I'm going to pick. I'm gonna pick AJ Styles and Omos.
Oh, okay. So AJ and Omos.
I was kind of worried you would pick AJ Styles and separate them.
No, I left it alone. I figured that wouldn't be fair.
You already broke up RK Bro.
So I am going back to the mid-level card. And I mean, there's some other people here that I want to pick, but I feel like Roman's going to be my top guy, and I don't want them clashing with Roman. Just to kind of give you a heads up, the Fiend is still unpicked, And while I would love to have the Fiend sitting on SmackDown, I just, heel versus heel doesn't make a lot of sense to me in that world title picture. So in this case, I'm going back down to the well to find me a guy that can be in both spots at once. He can be a world title holder or intercontinental holder, and he can be a great heel, but he's also a baby face, and I think I would use him as a baby face. I'm going Daniel Bryan here.
Okay. Pretty nice. I'm actually gonna pick a women's wrestler again, and I'm gonna actually pick someone who I'm bringing up from NXT. I love the NXT people, so I'm bringing them up. I'm gonna pick Io Shirai.
You want Io Shirai? Okay, all right.
Io Shirai, she is. You can't hate her.
I need more tags, at least one more tag team here. So I think it's a tag team left on the board that probably should have went off way sooner. We've ignored them for some weird reason. I'm going Street Profits. I wish I had a little blue cup to kind of salute them. So I'm going Street Profits here.
Oh, I thought you were going to pick the tag team I really wanted.
Which one's left?
Okay, the tag team I really wanted, I'm not looking at these two because I don't like all this in chat. I'm going to pick Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura.
Oh, Cesaro and Shinsuke?
Put them back together.
All right.
Put them puzzle pieces back together.
And you also inherit two singles wrestlers that just so happen can also be a tag team. That's a pretty good pick. 14 pick. That may be the steal of the night. So I'm just continuing to look through here, and again, I like guys that are proven. This guy, he's a small guy, but I think he's also a world title contender. But he also could be an intercontinental contender. I love his style. I love everything about him. He's a pretty cool wrestler. I am going Finn Balor right here.
Finn Balor. So you're bringing someone up from NXT.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. I am going to go for a 2-in-1 steal again.
Ah.
I don't think they're a tag team. Like, you could say I'm cheating, but you'd probably say I'm not. Shayna and Nia Jax.
You going Shayna and Nia? You get two, yeah.
People, they're fighting in singles matches right now, but
that's a good pick. You get two that could be singles. You get, they could be,
Yeah.
I like that. So, let's see who's left here. We got quite a few people that are left here. We got Ali left on the board, Jinder Mahal. Nobody's gonna pick him. Matt Riddle.
Sami Zayn.
Drew McIntyre is still left on the board. Otis.
John Morrison.
You already picked Cesaro. Nobody's picking John Morrison. Apollo Crews is still left on the board. Bobby Lashley's still here.
You need some women's wrestlers.
Well, I do.
Yeah.
And I am looking that way too. I was looking at the men. Ember Moon, Liv Morgan,
Naomi.
Natalya and Tamina is still left on the board. We got there's some pretty good wrestlers here.
Natalya,
but you know what? I know who I'm picking. I do know who I'm picking. I'm going with none other than Asuka at this pick. I think this is a good pick because she helps solidify my other women out there. Becky, Rhea Ripley, and Shotzi. That kind of helps solidify them.
I'm going for a 2-in-1 steal again.
Oh.
For women's wrestlers. I'm actually they could be part-time, they could be full-time, I don't care.
Ooh,
Bella Twins.
You going Bella Twins?
Yeah, who do you think I'm going for?
No, as soon as you said part-time, I figured you were going with someone that's non-existent right now.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, it's not a bad pick.
Part-time, full-time, doesn't
matter. So I'm going back to the women pool. I do think I need some more
mid-card is what you're saying?
I don't know what I need, honestly, but I know who I'm going to pick, if that makes any sense. Okay. So I do like, right now I'm kind of pondering between Naomi and Alexa Bliss, but I think I don't like where Alexa Bliss is going with this new gimmick. It's pretty weird. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So I think I'm going to go with Naomi here because. I think she's due for
That's
a good
nice.
push. She's due for a really good push.
So I'm gonna pick a mid-card wrestler, and I'm looking at Riddle, Sami Zayn, John Morrison.
Oof, they all sound like a waste.
So I'm gonna do Sami Zayn.
You doing Sami Zayn? What?
We need some bad heels. Oh, I should have picked King Corbin. Why didn't I do that?
Yeah.
I ruined
So you're
it.
going there. I think, right, you know, I can't keep ignoring the Edge is still on the board.
The edge of the table, you mean?
Yeah, I can't keep ignoring that. I got to go Edge here because he's also going to be formidable in my lineup. So I just, you know.
Okay.
So I'm going to take Edge.
Okay, so for number 18, I'm going to do what I should have did in 17. I'm going to pick Baron Corbin.
You're on Baron Corbin?
Yeah.
Okay.
I should have picked him, but I don't know why I picked Sami Zayn. I don't know why. I
Baron Corbin,
I don't like him.
He's no longer King Corbin, so.
Yeah.
All right. I don't just, you know, dispute that. I think my next pick is going to probably, you know, he's a good wrestler. He's, you know, he was good. He was even better 15 years ago, but he still got some juice in that tank. I think I'll go Jeff Hardy on this pick. I think he kind of helps, you know, that Intercontinental picture kind of helps round that out for me a little bit. So where are you going?
I'm looking at the women's wrestlers, but I think I picked everyone that I wanted to. There's Liv Morgan on the shelf. There's Ember Moon on the shelf. I don't like Liv, her character, no. Ember Moon, no. It's really no one but Tamina, Natalia, Nikki Ash. I don't like her superhero thing. Alexa Bliss, too creepy for my show, for kid friendly. So I'm gonna pick Riddle.
You going Riddle?
There's too many people I can make champions.
Not a bad pick. Not a bad pick in my opinion. So you're going Riddle, okay? So I think you know, again, like some of these guys are gonna probably pair up and become tag teams. I am a bit short. I got the Street Profits, I got the Usos, and New Day, which is you know, it's not bad for tag teams. By the way, we if you probably noticed, we are drinking our kombucha. We love kombucha.
Mine's empty.
And if you are a kombucha company and you would love for us to sit your kombucha on our table, you can send me a message, KeatonShorts@AOL.com. I know it's an AOL address, but that's how long I've had the internet.
Please.
And this we will be actually talking about you right now. And I'm not going to turn the label around here because they don't pay us. But we do love kombucha.
Kombucha's awesome.
But let's get back to the business. So I had pick 19. And I'm looking at... Yeah, I was looking at Otis. I was just telling Carter, Otis reminds me of like a Vader from the 90s. It's almost like this with I don't want Chad Gable with him though. Chad Gable seems like he's like an anchor. He's just weighing him down. But I do like Otis. And I think I am going with Otis on this pick.
Okay.
I think that is going to be my pick. So we each have one pick left.
So
this pick is our last pick. And then we'll go through and we'll look at our rosters and we'll go from there.
So my last pick is someone who's very low at the moment, but I'll bring him high. So the people I'm looking at are Sheamus, Apollo Crews, we have Ali, and John Morrison. And I have to go with Sheamus.
You going Sheamus? Oh, okay.
I'm going to pick him up and bring him to the top.
Okay. I'm not mad at that. I'm mad at that one bit. So for my last pick, I'm just kind of, you know, we have a list here and I'm just kind of going through it to make sure that, you know, it is who's left that I'm considering. I think Bobby Lashley's still left. John Morrison's left, who I'm not considering. Mustafa Ali is left. Jinder Mahal, I'm not considering that at all. Apollo Crews, so it'd be Bobby Lashley, Apollo Crews. There's a few people here, or Drew McIntyre.
Him and Roman, that was pretty good.
Yeah, it was a good, but it wasn't bad. But I do think Bobby Lashley has more to offer
Bobby Lashley?
Bobby Lashley, I think he has more to offer. Bobby Lashley.
Two top guys?
Or Apollo Crews. I hate the new gimmick that Apollo Crews got. He's supposed to be a Nigerian fella.
I like his old gimmick. It was like Ahman Johnson.
But, you know, he's from Kentucky, so, you know, it is what it is. But shouts out to everyone in Nigeria. If you're watching us, we love you too. We just don't like that gimmick. That's all. It's not that we don't like. We love Nigerian people.
Yeah. Same thing for Alexa Bliss,
Yeah.
Mickey Ash.
Yeah, we don't like creepy people. We don't like the creepy gimmick. We don't mind creepy people. I think I'm going Bobby Lashley here.
Okay.
I think that's going to be my guy. I know I had drug that out a little bit. So let's just take a look. So the Raw roster.
My roster.
Well, first, before we look at the roster, we actually have 4 titles we need to distribute. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick. So you'll get first. So we have a Universal title, and we have a WWE title.
Outdated a little.
That's okay. And then there's also Intercontinental United States title.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll get first pick between the world titles essentially, and I'll get first pick between the second tier titles. Did you want to switch it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So obviously I know it's red, but we're gonna turn it blue. I'm gonna take the Universal title over to SmackDown.
All right.
Which means you're gonna take the world title over to Raw.
Who you gonna give it to?
And I'm gonna give it to my top guy, Roman. He's gonna be Universal.
I'm gonna give it to my top guy.
So
if
Big
you want
E?
to think big, then say that.
So is Big E gonna be?
No, Big E Langston.
Big E Langston. I apologize, Big E Langston. You are now world champion of Raw. So you'll get first pick on the Intercontinental and United States Championship.
I want the Intercontinental Championship.
Of course you want the Intercontinental Championship. It's a great championship.
Yep, and I am going to give it to. I need to see the list.
So you're going to give it to. You have Adam Cole, Pete Dunne. You're going to do AJ or Omos, Cesaro or Shinsuke, Sami Zayn, Baron Corbin, Riddle. Why don't you pick R-Truth? Why didn't he get no love?
Because he's the 24/7
Yeah.
champion.
Riddle or Sheamus?
I'm going to pick my number 3 pick, Ricochet.
You're going to Ricochet. So Ricochet is going to get
My top
the
dog.
2 title, the number 2 title. He's
give
getting
number 3
Intercontinental.
pick?
So, Intercontinental Champion for me, United States Champion for me is going to go, it's a very difficult choice. I got so many formidable persons that can get it. Yeah. This is going to shock you. Who my United States Champion is going to be. It's going to shock you.
KO.
I'm going to give it to Otis.
Oh.
I get the Otis. I want both my heels to be champions. And he's a super heel. He's so disliked. So many boos. That's wrestling. Great. Let's go down the list. So for Raw, you have Big E. He's your WWE World Champion. You have Bianca Belair. Who's going to be your women's champion? Because those belts, each brand has a women's champion. Each brand has a tag team champion. Bianca Belair is going to be a women's champion. Okay, so Bianca Belair, your women's champion. Who's going to be your tag team champion?
Okay, so looks like we have
You gonna make the Viking Raiders?
Shinsuke, Cesaro, we have Viking Raiders, we have Mysterios, we have, I think we have almost an AJ Styles as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give it to my pick that I think was the best pick. Not the best, but close to the best pick in this video. Cesaro and Shinsuke.
Oh, Cesaro? Okay, so
the 2-in-1 pick, that was awesome.
Okay.
They were such a good
All right, so that works. So, that's a pretty good pick. All right, so, and Bianca Belair is so you have the Mysterios, Rey and Dominic. You have Zelina Vega. You have the Viking Raiders, Charlotte Flair and Adam Cole. Ronda Rousey, Pete Dunne. These are really good picks. Carmella, AJ and Omos, Io Shirai, Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura, Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax, and the Bella Twins, Sami Zayn, Baron Corbin, Riddle, and Sheamus. So that is your Raw lineup. You think USA Network will be happy with that?
Yeah.
Let me tell you what Fox is going to be happy with. Let's talk about SmackDown. Mm-hmm. So of course the Universal Champion is going to be the head of the table. He's going to be Roman Reigns. Your Women's Champion. I think Becky Lynch is the only choice that's going to be your Women's Champion right now. It's going to be a lot to get there.
She's going to be your champion from her couch.
No, she'll be back.
Okay.
Otis is going to be your United States champion. And your tag champs is going to obviously be the New Day.
Okay.
So I think that works. Miz TV is going to be on SmackDown. I don't know if he's going to lie wrestling. He's going to do a lot of talking. Randy Orton, he's going to be there lurking around Rhea Ripley. Brock Lesnar is going to make some appearances. The Usos are going to challenge for those belts. Keith Lee.
So you're explaining everything that's going on?
Shotzi Blackheart. No, I'm just going down my list. Kevin Owens, Daniel Bryan, the Street Profits, Finn Balor, Asuka, Naomi. The edge of the table, as Carter likes to call him, but it's just edge.
Edge of the table.
Jeff Hardy. We already said Otis, Bobby Lashley. So I think it's pretty good. I think we've set up 2 pretty good rosters so far. You know, if you're the WWE and you're watching this, you like our rosters, and we see these other rosters on your draft, and we know, big ups to us, huh? So I think that kind of concludes the 10th episode. This is the big one.
Thanks for staying with us these 30 minutes on our 10th episode special.
We're oh so grateful that you guys have come 10 episodes with us. We can't wait to get to episode 25, 50, 100, 500. We're going to keep this thing going as long as we can. As long as you guys support us, we will give you great content every week. If you have some suggestions, just put them in the comments. We will read them. We are expecting some special guests.
Soon.
Very soon. We're working on that.
We have a lot of special guests,
and
actually.
we do have a lot of special guests. And on top of that, we are going to have a Bret Hart versus Shawn Michaels, which with our special guests. That's going to be coming up pretty soon. JoJo always likes to come in at the end and say,
who is your favorite wrestler?
Bailey?
Oh,
and somebody different every week. It was Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair. Now it's Bailey.
Okay, say bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. And we'll see you guys next week.
We out.